There is a simple truth most people ignore. Nobody is coming to save you. Your life will only change the day you decide to put all your energy where it belongs, on you. Every dream you have, every goal you want to reach, every future you want to live depends on one thing: how much you are willing to focus on yourself without distractions, without excuses, and without waiting for permission. This is not about working harder. This is about working differently. This is about building a foundation so solid, so unshakable, that success becomes inevitable. This is about developing an unstoppable work ethic. Listen closely. The world is filled with talented people who never reach their potential. It is filled with brilliant ideas that never see the light of day. It is filled with dreams that die quietly in the night. Why? Because talent is cheap. Ideas are a dime a dozen. Dreams are universal. What separates the empty wish from the lived reality is one thing: work. Consistent, relentless, focused work. The kind of work that doesn't wait for a feeling. The kind of work that becomes who you are. Not something you do, but something you are. You have been sold a lie, the lie of motivation. You have been told to wait for it, to seek it out, to watch a video, read a quote, listen to a song, and feel the spark. That is a trap. Motivation is a visitor. It comes and goes on its own schedule. It is unreliable, it is fleeting, it is emotional weather. You cannot build a life on weather. You must build on bedrock. That bedrock is discipline. Discipline is not a feeling, it is a decision, made once, then reinforced every single day. Discipline is choosing what you want most over what you want now, every single time. Your work ethic is your signature on the world. It is your mark. It is the message you send without saying a word. It says, I can be counted on by others and by myself. It is the ultimate form of self-respect. When you commit to the work, you are telling yourself you are worth the effort. You are worth the struggle. You are worth the result. A weak work ethic is a betrayal of self. It is a whisper that says, I am not important enough. My goals are not real enough. My time is not valuable enough. You must silence that whisper. With action. Let's begin at the beginning. With identity. Who do you believe you are? Right now, in your quietest moment. Are you someone who finishes what they start? Or are you someone who starts with enthusiasm and fades? The work begins not with your hands, but with your mind. You must become the person who does the work. Before you do a single thing, see yourself clearly. The person who gets up early. The person who prepares. The person who focuses. The person who pushes through the resistance. Wear that identity. Let it be your skin. Say it to yourself. I am a person of relentless action. I am a finisher. I am someone who can be trusted with difficult things. This is not arrogance. This is architecture. You are building the self-concept that will hold the weight of your ambition. Now you must show up. This is the non-negotiable, the sacred act. Showing up when you feel like it is easy. Showing up when you don't is everything. Your power is built in those moments. The moment the alarm rings and you want to sleep. The moment you open the laptop and your mind is blank. The moment your body aches and you want to quit. That is the moment. That is the forge. Your character is hammered out there. In the fire of discomfort, you must fall in love with showing up. Not for the result, not yet, for the act itself, for the proof it gives you. The proof that you are in command, that you are stronger than your feelings. Show up, even if you do poorly. Show up, even if you only do a little. The cumulative effect of showing up is a force of nature. It is unstoppable. Forget about grand, sweeping gestures. Forget the fantasy of the all-nighter that changes everything. That is drama, not discipline. The magic is in the mundane, the daily, tiny, seemingly insignificant actions, the compound interest of effort, writing 1 page a day, reading 10 pages a day, practicing for 20 minutes a day, making 1 call a day. It feels like nothing, day by day, but week by week, month by month, it becomes an avalanche. It becomes a mountain you have built with your own 2 hands. Your focus must shift from the monumental to the minute. Master the minute. And the hours will take care of themselves. Master the day, and the years will become your masterpiece. You will face resistance. It is guaranteed. It will wear many masks. It will be procrastination, the art of doing something minor to avoid something major. It will be perfectionism, the cruel excuse that if it can't be perfect, it shouldn't be started. It will be distraction, the endless pull of the trivial. You must name these enemies, and you must have a battle plan. When procrastination whispers, "Start tomorrow," you must do the smallest possible piece right now. Just open the document. Just put on your shoes. Just make the outline. Action kills procrastination. When perfectionism paralyzes you, you must embrace the ugly first draft, the clumsy first attempt. Done is better than perfect. Always. A finished, imperfect project has infinitely more value than a perfect, unfinished fantasy. Distraction is a hunger. It must be starved. Create a space for work, a physical and digital space, where the work happens and nothing else. Guard that space with your life. You need systems, not goals. Goals are a destination. Systems are the vehicle that gets you there every single day. A goal says, write a book. A system says, write from 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. every weekday. A goal is a wish. A system is a process. A goal relies on willpower. A system conserves it. You have limited decision-making energy. Every choice you make depletes it. What to wear, what to eat, what to work on. By the time you get to the important work, your willpower bank is empty. A system removes the choices. It creates rails for your day. You don't decide to work at 6 a.m. It is simply what you do at 6 a.m. It is automatic. It is ritual. Build your rituals. Your morning ritual, your work starting ritual, your focus ritual. These are the grooves that make the path of least resistance the path of greatest output. Embrace the grind. This word has been misunderstood. The grind is not punishment. It is purification. It is the process of burning away the non-essential you, the lazy you, the doubting you, the scared you. In the heat of consistent effort, you are forged into something stronger, something more capable, something more real. The grind is where you find your limits, and then push past them. It is uncomfortable. It is supposed to be. Growth lives just outside your comfort zone, in that space of strain. That is where new skills are born. That is where confidence is earned, not given. Do not run from the grind. Lean into it. Thank it, because it is doing for you what nothing else can. It is making you. You must learn the art of deep work. Shallow work is the enemy. It is checking emails, scrolling feeds, attending pointless meetings. It is busyness disguised as productivity. It makes you feel active while accomplishing nothing of substance. Deep work is uninterrupted, focused concentration on a single cognitively demanding task. It is a superpower in a distracted world. To cultivate it, you must build walls. Walls of time, 90-minute blocks where you are unreachable. Walls of space, a place dedicated solely to this depth. Walls of attention, training your mind to resist the itch to wander. Start small, 20 minutes of profound focus. Then stretch it. Your output in 1 hour of deep work will dwarf a full day of shallow busyness. This is where the real leverage is. This is where you create unique value. Rest is not the enemy of work. It is a part of the work. Strategic rest. You are not a machine. You are a human being with rhythms. To operate at your peak, you must respect the need to recover. But understand this, rest is not laziness. Laziness is avoidance. Rest is preparation. It is active recovery. It is sleep. It is walking in nature. It is true disconnection. It is the space between notes that makes the music. Schedule your rest as diligently as you schedule your work. Burnout is not a badge of honor. It is a failure of planning. It means you tried to sprint a marathon, work in sprints, then rest, then sprint again. This is sustainable. This is how you last. Your environment is your silent partner. It is either working for you or against you. You cannot have an unstoppable work ethic in a chaotic, distracting environment. Look at your workspace. Does it inspire focus or does it invite distraction? Clean it, simplify it, make it a temple for your craft. Look at your digital environment. Your phone is the greatest tool and the greatest thief ever invented. It is designed to hijack your attention. You must design it back. Turn off notifications, delete social media apps. Use it as a tool, not a toy. Your social environment matters too. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Are they builders or are they complainers? Do they challenge you or do they comfort you in your stagnation? You do not need to abandon people, but you must be ruthless in protecting your mindset. Spend more time with the people who embody the ethic you want. You will fail. You will have off days. You will miss a session. You will fall short. This is critical. Do not let a stumble become a collapse. The difference between a professional and an amateur is not that the professional never fails. It is that the professional gets back on schedule immediately. The amateur throws the whole plan away because of one slip. I already missed my morning workout, so the whole day is ruined. No, that is a child's logic. The professional thinks, I missed my morning workout. I will do it this evening, and I will still complete my most important task right now. Forgive yourself instantly and recommit immediately. Guilt is useless. It is just ego. Learning and moving on is everything. Measure what matters, but be careful. Do not measure only outcomes. Measure your faithfulness to the process. Did you show up for your 3 deep work sessions this week? That is a measure you control. Did you hit your sales target? That is influenced by many factors. Focus on the input metrics, the actions you directly command. Track them. A simple checklist, a calendar where you mark an X for every day you honored your commitment. This visual chain of success is powerfully motivating. It turns abstract discipline into concrete evidence. You see your reliability. It builds trust in yourself, and that self-trust is the core of your unstoppable ethic. Work in seasons. Life is not a straight, relentless line upward. There are seasons of intense planting, seasons of growth, seasons of harvest, and seasons of necessary fallow ground. There will be times to push with everything you have, a launch, a project deadline, a big opportunity, and there must be times to consolidate, to learn, to reflect, to plan, to breathe. An unstoppable work ethic is not about never stopping. It is about having the wisdom to know the rhythm, to push when it's time to push, and to recover when it's time to recover. This is about the long game, a decade, a lifetime. You are building a legacy of effort, not just a burst of activity. Let's talk about pain. The work will be painful. The effort will strain you. Your mind will beg you to stop. This pain is not your enemy. It is your guide. It is the signal that you are at the edge of your current capacity. That is exactly where you want to be. That is the growth zone. Welcome the burn. Breathe into it. Understand that this pain is temporary, but the strength it leaves behind is permanent. The pain of discipline weighs ounces. The pain of regret weighs tons. You choose your pain. Choose the one that makes you stronger. Finally, connect your work to a purpose larger than yourself. Why are you doing this? Is it just for money? For fame? Those are weak fuels. They will burn out quickly. Connect your daily grind to a deeper meaning, to providing a better life for your family, to mastering a craft that brings you joy, to serving others with your skills, to creating something that outlives you. When your work is tied to a powerful why, the how becomes easier. The obstacles become smaller. Your energy is renewed from a deeper well. Your work ethic becomes an expression of your values. It becomes a mission, and missions are unstoppable. Now, stand up. Look at the path ahead. It is simple, but not easy. It is clear, but demanding. You now know the truth. Nobody is coming. The motivation will fade. The distractions will scream. The resistance will rise up to meet you, and you will meet it with your systems, with your identity, with your daily, non-negotiable showing up. You will embrace the grind. You will protect your focus. You will rest strategically. You will fail and restart without drama. You will measure your faithfulness. You will work in seasons. You will lean into the productive pain, and you will anchor it all to a purpose that matters. This is your life. This is your one and only shot at the person you are capable of becoming. That person is not built in a day, but they are built day by the work you do when no one is watching, by the promises you keep to yourself, by the relentless, quiet, powerful forward motion you create. Start now, not tomorrow, not next Monday. Now, with the next smallest step. Do that, and then do the next one, and never ever stop. You are building something unstoppable. You are building the work ethic of a champion. You are building yourself. Now go and begin.